Autodesk Sketchbook illustration, we are going to paint this beautiful full moon along with cherry blossom. And imagine yourself sitting in a day and watching this beautiful cherry blossom along with the moon. So I came across this on Pinterest as I was scrolling through, and this was an acrylic painting. Since I'm not an acrylic illustrator, I thought why not give it a try in Adobe Autodesk Sketchbook. So we are in step one. So let's paint the sky. If you have been following for pretty long, you know we start with step one, that is painting the sky. And also the resolution for this is 2080 into 2860. We are using coarse watercolor to add the color, and this is like the most common color of sky I have always illustrated. If you want to add few hint of pink, purple, or anything you want out of the universe, you can definitely go for it. But since the Pinterest illustration kind of had that color, so I thought why not just go by as how they have illustrated. So I'm kind of getting inspiration from them, but also I want to do it in digital art to see how easy it is. We are using blending brush from the artist column to blend this entire sky layer. So I didn't go anyway, I just did from top to bottom and blend the color as we go by. So we are into step two, that is to draw a mountain. Make sure to add a new layer. I'm using fountain pen. With the help of draw style, I draw a straight line, and then with the help of freehand, I just give that a wavy structure, and with the help of fill bucket, I filled an entire layer. So I am moving on to painting the sea or river here. And also if you look on the right side, I have added a new layer beneath the mountain layer, not on top of the mountain layer. Also here I'm using the color of teal, the darker and lighter shade, so that it looks more realistic or more aesthetic for me. And again, I've started using like hairbrush to smudge it around, but then I realized I didn't like the texture of the brush, so I moved on to blending brush. With the help of blending brush, I kind of obtained the finished smudged and blend in a very smooth way, as though it is one water just flowing from a top to bottom. So the light shade of blue is the teal is only because of the reflection of moon. So we are moving to step three, and we are painting the moon. This is the most easiest way you can paint a moon. All you have to do is use a fountain pen. With the help of draw style, draw a circle, fill the layer with the help of fill bucket, and add some light and dark shade into the moon. And with the help of the wash brush from the artist column, you can just blend it slowly to get that moon. Once you're done blending, all you have to do is take the help of cashmere eraser, and with the help of draw style circle, again draw a circle so that it removes the rough edge of the moon and gives the realistic moon look. If you want a full tutorial, that is already there in my channel, and if you want to make another one, let me know. I'm happy to make a new entire tutorial how to draw different type of moon. So once I am done blending this, you can see I'm trying few times to get the edge of the moon chopped off with the help of the cashmere eraser. If you are new here, I am your host Rena. I'm the illustrator and the creator of this channel, and hope you guys are enjoying the illustration so far. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you have not subscribed to my newsletter, I'll make sure to leave the link down below. Starting tomorrow, I'll be releasing my first newsletter from iPad Fashion Drawing. So the newsletter will be consist of books I have read, knowledge I have gained over the week, and what would be informative for the audience, what would help you come up in life, and the rest. It will be a fun community to join in. I'll make sure to leave the link down below for the newsletter. You can go ahead and subscribe. So once we are done, we are going to do the very easy step, that is add shadow of mountain and moon. All I'm doing is blending the layer. So with the help of blending brush from Autodesk column, I slightly don't have to go very harsh. Make sure you pause the video, look at the size, look at the strength, and look at the flow of the brush before you blending. There are a lot of questions where you guys ask me like why my blending does not look like this. So what I have done, I have copied the layer, pasted in a new layer, inverted the image, and I have reduced the opacity. Here with the help of blending brush, again I'm going to give a strike through the image here. So what I am doing is just doing a zigzag so that it looks like the image has fallen water and it's giving that watery effect. So we are doing the same for moon. Copy, paste in the new layer. We are not going to invert because it's a circle. I'm just going to reduce the size of the moon. Again with the help of blending brush, I'm just smudging the edges and bringing in a zigzag way. And the top part of the moon, I'm just going to erase it off with the help of cashmere eraser. Now we are already in step 5, that is draw a deck. This is like most easiest thing, but at the same time it took a little bit time consuming for me, because I felt like you need a lot of shadow, you need a lot of depth in it. So what I have done is I've done a diagonal line, and then I have added a shadow of lighter shade of gray or the darker shade of gray, and then I'm slowly blending it with the help of blending brush. And then once I am done, I'm using flow airbrush for rest of the image. What I'm doing here is I'm just going to add a shadow in the deck so that it's look realistic, but at the same time you don't have to make it realistic, because this is not a realistic painting. And once I've added the lighter shade, I'm going to add few more shade in the deck. And with the help of blending brush from the artist column, I'm blending in a normal straight way. I'm just going to and fro so that it blended really well. Once we are done, we are going to add the wood on the side of the deck, and at the same time I'm adding pinkish, and then the leaf has fallen, and so and so. So we are not doing much difficulty here. I'm just adding few more color of pink and the blue, and also here I'm using the darker black shade itself so that it kind of look like images brought together. Once I'm done with the deck, I'm adding a shadow to the side of the deck along with the inside of the deck. So as I was talking about, newsletter is going to be starting from tomorrow. That is every Saturday I'll be sharing the entire week by. So not an essay, like it will be more of a life takeaway, life notes. Or if you talk about, I won't be saying it's a snippet of what I have learned. It will be more of sharing only the valuable stuff which you can implement in your life and make it easier. Because I'm a vivid newsletter reader, whether it be Ali Abdul, whether it be Captain Nick, whether it be Chris Williamson from the Modern Wisdom. I used to read a lot of newsletter, and I thought everybody's life is different, and also it's going to make so much impact, because since I'm reading all these creators newsletter, it's kind of make my week look forward to, and also I implement so many things in my life, like for example creating this channel or updating on a regular basis. It's kind of all through somebody motivating you through their letters. So it's kind of from my inbox to your inbox. We have already finished the deck, and we are into the cherry blossom. So I have added a layer for the branch, and then I have a layer of leaf beneath the branch layer, and now I'm adding a top layer. So what we are doing is we are adding a darker shade with the help of signature ink. I'm adding this leafy like texture here and there. All you have to do is dab 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 across. Once I am finished, I have merged it across the entire layer. I'm copy pasting and inverting and fixing. I'm trying to fix where this will look good, because I don't want a huge branch covering up the moon. At the same time, I feel like this should actually bring the entire image together. So if you look at this river slash sea layer, I'm adding a hint of pink because I want the shadow of the flower fall into sea. So it's just kind of bringing this entire image together through your own ideas, even though there may be so many inspiration you see across the internet, but at the same time when you start illustrating, you just come up with, oh, maybe this may look good, oh, maybe this changes may look good. So whenever you get inspired, make sure you don't have to do the exact same thing. Like for example, if you're illustrating me, you don't have to do the exact same thing. You can either change the color of the sky, whatever you feel like. And also I'm using a new brush called Speckled here for the tiny stars, because moon is a shoe, but the star will be at a distance. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Till then, take care, have fun. Life is very short. Don't worry too much. Just enjoy your life.